So we've got a plan now, and you've put together a team to produce all this content. But then that managing editor, that quarterback that Jason references, sits there and scratches their head, says, "Gosh, what are we going to write about? What videos are we going to shoot? What ideas and concepts for content am I going to produce on a day-to-day basis?" I mean, this is a huge struggle for most marketers as they try to become publishers. There's 3 best practices that I want to focus on that I've seen succeed. The first is engage your organization to produce ideas. So remember, when the big switch in content marketing is the brand is talking less about their own products and services and more about their customers' interests and concerns. So then, to create good concepts and ideas for content, you need to understand your customers' interests and concerns. So how can you do that? I call them the 3 S's. It's sales, service, and support. Right? The 3 groups who are on the front lines interacting with your customers and potential customers every day. So they are hearing that voice of the customer on a regular basis. So what you need to do is set up a successful process whereby you reach out to those groups and say, "Hey, sales, support, services, we need ideas. We need to hear what customers are concerned about." And a process where they can then respond and submit those ideas into you. Make sure that you make it successful by not making it a black hole when they submit it. Respond back to them, let them know, "Sorry, this idea doesn't work," or "This idea we did approve. We're going to produce this piece in 2 weeks. Thanks so much, Sally, salesperson. We really appreciate it." So you're engaging your organization internally, and the listening that they do with your customers on a daily basis can be a great source of ideas. So that's practice number 1. Practice number 2 is social. So now on the web, and we're all aware of this, our customers are talking all the time. So dig into those places around your topic where you can hear the voice of your customer. So that can be a few places. So a lot of big successful companies have their own social platforms. Marketo, for example, has a customer community where its customers are asking each other questions and asking questions of Marketo employees. That's a great source of ideas. Then go out into public places like Twitter and LinkedIn and focus in on Twitter hashtags and LinkedIn groups that are focused on your topics. That's a great source of hearing questions. And then, of course, on Q&A sites themselves, like Yahoo Answers or Quora, people are actually directly asking questions. Yet another great place to go. So make sure you're engaging on the social web to hear about the topics and the questions and concerns that matter to your customers. And then number 3, and what I've seen often from content marketers, is go out and interview your buyers. And you want to make this as unbiased an experience as possible. So make sure it's, as you engage these people, let them know this isn't a sales call. I'm from the marketing department. I know marketers who even have done this on an incognito basis where they don't even say what company they're with, because they want really unbiased responses from that potential buyer on, "Hey, what's your day-to-day? And what are the things that are keeping you up at night? And what are your big objectives as an employee of Corporation X? And what are the big challenges that you see in meeting those objectives?" And those straight-ahead interviews, whether they're done in person or done through surveys, can also be great sources of ideas. So again, when you're setting up a content marketing operation, don't expect that you'll just be inspired and the ideas will flow down into you. You need to explicitly set up a process to bring in quality ideas, and you should do that by engaging your organization, listening socially, and interviewing your buyers directly.